Ajay Pranav from grade 10 studying in SNS Academy. So I'm glad to say that our institution is the first institution to implement design thinking in their curriculum. So good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ajay. How are you?
Fine, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
So I have a few questions for you, sir.
Yes,
Before
please.
that, can you say some interesting things about you, sir?
I'm Shivaram. I've completed my schooling in Coimbatore only, Perks, and I've completed my diploma in PSG Polytechnic College. And after that, I've done my UG in Pune, specialized in textile engineering. Then after that, I've completed my masters in Heriot-Watt University, UK, and then I've came back to Coimbatore and joined in a company and worked for them. And then now I'm looking after some business.
So I know that you are managing multiple business, sir. So I know that you are having a great experience and a great career. So let's jump into the questions, sir.
Yes, sure.
So how much employees work in your company, sir?
Currently, we have around 12 employees who's working for us.
Okay, that's great. What's your turnover, sir, per annum? What's your turnover?
We have multiple companies, but I'm looking into one company specifically, which is around 3 crores.
Okay, that's great. So, and what motivates you, sir?
My family and my especially my mom and my wife, who motivates me and who always listens my entire day, how it went. So they are my biggest motivation.
Okay, that's great. So, what's your biggest fear and how do you manage them?
Emotions is the biggest fear, which we have to tackle in certain situations. So better to stay calm and realize what's happening around.
Okay. And can you define success in simple words?
Learning.
Okay. So, what's the satisfying moment in your business, sir?
Every day is satisfying for me because going into the customer and pitching and getting business is not an easy task. So each and every day to attain that, we are going forward. That's my satisfying.
Okay.
Every day is satisfying for me because of meeting customers. I feel that. Yes.
Okay. How much hours do you work in a day, sir? And you told that you are managing multiple business. And how do you manage the time?
Actually, I work 8 hours in a day, and I do. I manage different ventures. One is in food, and another is in fashion, and rest of the one is again in electronics, and another is in textile. So putting right people below me gives me gives me time on specific areas where I can concentrate. So best thing is put the right people under you so that you'll have a vision on that and you can go through it.
Okay. And who is your inspiration, sir?
My father.
Okay,
because my father was a marketing executive, and I've been seeing him around from my childhood, and I started to after at some point and I started to look at my father, how he speaks to the customer. I've been to some I've been with him to some of the sites, and I love watching him how he handles the customer. So he's my motivator again.
Okay. What's the key force to become an entrepreneur?
I can say experience. You have to work, and you have to know about the essence of the products or whatever you're going to do it. So you have to learn completely from the scratch, and then you can become an entrepreneur. In my perspective, that differs from others as well.
are the three skills to become an entrepreneur, sir?
One is leadership quality and managerial skills and better marketing of your products, sales, everything is much required for an entrepreneur to succeed.
What's the biggest strength of your company?
Workforce,
Okay.
and the main thing, you have to like keep the people in place and like encourage them at times and make the work happen at times. So I feel workforce is
Okay.
the biggest strength of my company.
So, how do you build a successful customer base?
Main thing is like you have to understand the customer needs actually. So what are the problems they are facing currently, and as per their needs, if we give solution, obviously we can like make the customers happy and satisfied.
Okay. What do you expect from your employees?
Loyalty, sincerity, workmanship. Three things which I always expect from my employees.
Okay. So, what's the next plan or a goal for your company, sir?
Actually, I just want to create a big setup and make the technology affordable for everyone, which teaches everybody. So that's my goal, like which I'm doing it right now.
Okay. Why do you want to become an entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur, like after so much of experiences which I've got from the industry, then at a point that I felt like I can also, that gave me a confidence, to be frank, that gave me a confidence, so that I just took as a choice and I tried it out.
Okay. And how did the pandemic affect your business?
Absolutely, pandemic was horrible, and entire supply chain was totally disturbed, and like most, I couldn't able to those after pandemic also, I couldn't able to cater the customers, especially like had a huge impact on delivery schedules, and so many things have been like totally upside down. But still, after the pandemic, we bounced back and we did last year better when compared to the year earlier.
Okay. So, what do you think the industry will expect after this pandemic? Your industry will.
I feel like after pandemic we can see like so many people have been to their own like especially the workforce is totally like disturbed. The people like is not at proper place. So many people has lost their jobs and everything. So currently after pandemic, what you need is like to find out a skillful labor is like a bigger task for every entrepreneur.
What's the biggest strength of your company, sir?
The workforce.
Okay. So, what is the advice you give for students to become an entrepreneur? So, the upcoming generations who like to become an entrepreneur and whose aim is to become an entrepreneur. So, what is your advice or opinion?
Every day is a learning. So try to learn new things in a day. Like even a small thing will like help you out. So learn till you die.
Okay.
That's my mantra.
Okay, that's great. And how do you actually manage them? You do a multiple business. How do you manage the time actually?
Actually, in a week, if I'm I'll make a schedule like a week before, and I'll make a to-do list for the entire week. And as I said earlier, I have put some proper people under me, so that I'll just keep on refreshing myself what's happening around, so that I can't get diverted like in between and get collapsed or whatever. So I have a proper people right now.
Okay. So, are you the only MD or you have a partners?
We do have partners like water, like the four business what I mentioned, we have like different three we have a different people around, like we are a partner venture. And the one I'm doing stylings, and I'm just doing fashion shoots, ad shoots and all. I'm a stylist as well, so that I'm doing it individually. And currently I'm like freelancing for certain ad companies.
So what are the business you are doing? You said that I'm handling three business. So what are those?
One is a trading account in textile industry. Like we are catering to spinning mills of spares, and the other one is we are catering to like stone crusher industries. We are like providing technology solutions like GPRS, GPS based system, those kind of things in stone crusher industry especially. And the third one is as I said, like I'm a stylist, so that's my passion. So I'm doing it alone. And the fourth one is food business, which I've started with my brother. Like I want to bring back the old kind of a culture what we ate earlier days, like our like generations back, what they had, the healthy diet, those kind of things. So we are doing it as a home based setup, and giving for the entire day. It's like an entire day plan on a subscription basis for like 7 days, 14 days and a month.
But I heard that there are many companies like this who are delivering secure and safe food. So
yeah. Like pandemic, like we have like cooks and all. Like we cannot like force them to work, and everybody is like is far away from our place, so we can't able to like give proper transportation and accommodation and all because of that.
Okay, I think so. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies, I love to travel and I love to explore different kind of cultures. I know some languages, and I love to like meet people, greet people, and be with them. That's my hobby.
Okay, and what's your favorite book actually?
Book, I don't read much books and all.
Okay.
I'm not a bookworm, I'm sorry. I cannot name any.
Okay, how do you manage the fear and the hesitation actually? Like if you see a customer, when you're new to the business, there will be a little fear and like hesitation. So how do you manage that?
Actually, this can be put in this way, that how do you approach a customer? Like you have to listen to the customer, what he's trying to convey to us, okay, and then like act accordingly, so that brings you confidence, and then you can easily handle the people, so you can like take out the fear in you.
Okay, that's great. And I think you do what you love actually. So in these days, people love one job and they are doing job. So like they love to dance or swim. They can become a professional dancer or swimmer, but they're gonna IT jobs like that. So I think you're doing your favorite jobs and you love your job. I think with your speech, I
definitely, Ajay, because like I have a passion towards fashion industry, so I'm doing it, and then like I have some shock on electronics, so I'm doing that, and textile is my base, as I said before, so I don't want to give up that, so I'm doing it. And footwear, I've just tried it out how it goes, so it's just a try, right? Like try to pitch everything. So let's see how it works, because nowadays you cannot like simply rely on a single business and try to make it turnover.
Yeah, that's
from my thing, like I from my perspective, I feel like you should have very less employees and very less investment with good amount of margin for you. That's my philosophy. Always I will have very less employees. I see, for example, some people might have like 20-30 employees, and I don't think that that's a good way. I feel like if I have like a 5 employee which I turn over like 3 crore or a 4 crore, that's fine for me. But you have to have a proper employee at the right spot.
So, what do you like to say the upcoming generations?
Just learn, love the world, explore. I feel that because just a theory or a study doesn't gives you a proper fulfillment. Just try to be with people, make some contacts, then learn, increase your talents. That contact and talent will drive you towards your destination.
That's great. And thank you, sir, for accepting my request and joining with me. I really thank you. So I wish that your upcoming years will be very successful, and this pandemic will definitely get over. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, and all the best. I love to see you as an entrepreneur in future again, because it was a nice session. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Ajay.
Thanks. Thank you very much.